just realized I didn't plug in the plug. How is everybody? What's happening? I got a little flushed and excited when I first started playing. So I thought this would be fun to do a little confessional, a Friday confessional. Who's with me? Who's with me now? Let me get my phone so I can see what you guys are saying. And I've got my cards. And I wanna sing a little song for you. Yeah, hey. I love how it echoes all through the place. How is everybody? Say hello. Give me some comments. Courtney and I had an amazing session. I'm gonna take the video, Courtney, and I'm gonna download it and I'm gonna fast frame it so we can just watch the ray dancing. This gorgeous purple violet ray. Hot, honey. So I have some confessions to make. Who wants to join me in a Friday confessional? Can I get a fuck yeah? Can I get a fuck yeah Friday? Come on now, give me some hearts. Oh yeah, I remember I can't see the hearts on the laptop. So I got a new laptop and I haven't adjusted everything. I haven't switched all the, let me put this up so I can add people and share it. Share the live stream. So yeah, I got a new thing, but I haven't gotten it all squared away. It's kind of like takes a lot of energy to transition to new technology. Aren't we blessed? Thank you, Catherine, for sharing. Say hello, honey. Oh, there we go. There's the comments. Mama Bray, I'm so proud of you. I saw your live stream today. You're putting your heart and soul into your presence and being, and I know it's difficult, so bless you. Hey, Natasha. Fuck yeah. Which one? Oh, this one? The wings? The wings? Yes, thank you. That's, here, I'm sharing this. That is one of my wings. And then there's these wings too. And I'm gonna put them, I need to get some good photos done, and then you can go and get a poster in the Valtopia.com shop. All right, I'm trying to share this and get distracted. Let me share to my group. You guys, if you aren't in Valtopia, I want you to come on in and join us for a little bit of Valtopia. Come on now, come on now. Hey, right? Say hello. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and share everywhere and have a good time and see what happens. You guys with me? Is the original crew with me? Put your name down, somebody take a list. Because it is Friday confessional time. Woo. Who's got a confession to make? Oh, nice. Look at that. I have it ready to go. You're on YouTube. Now that's what I'm talking about, Sharon. I love you. Sharon helps me with my funnel and magic and making sure that I can show up and be myself. And then when you get excited and want to do stuff with me, there's a button to push. Gotta have a button, and then it goes places, and then you get to talk to me on video. And magic happens, and Sharon makes the magic happen for me, because I'll say, I need this to happen, and send her a thing, and half an hour later she says, all done, and I didn't even ask her to do it. I just was suggesting it. Yay! Can I get some hearts for that magic? Yes, honey. All right, so I think I've shared it everywhere that it's gonna happen, right? And then I'm gonna share it to my own page, and I would love to hear what's going on with you on your Friday, and what is your Friday confessional for me today, okay? And then I'm gonna share to my page, and then we're gonna go into it. I feel a little nervous. Should I feel nervous? Mama Bray says, awesomeness, trying to figure that out. I need a magic button. Well, listen, honey, I told Sharon that once she and I have established the place where I feel like I found my perfect flow with the buttons, I'm going to be creating a magical day, even a virtual day or a week or experiences where those of you who I've seen you coming up, seeing me trying to allow what comes through me to express itself in a way that I feel expressed and expansive and connected to you, the language we use, the ideas we choose to focus on, what we choose to talk about, all that stuff gets to come together in a button. So everybody can push the button and say, yes, please, I want more Mama Bray, or yes, please, I want more this or that. We'll make it happen, right? So thank you for sharing me. Hi, Jennifer. I'm looking at my phone here to see who's checking in. Courtney says, can't wait. You're on holiday looking at the beach. Natasha, post us a picture of the beach. We want to see. We totally want to see. Okay. So everybody take a drink of water and let's get ready for this Friday confessional. Who's ready for the Friday confessional? All right, so I wish the comments would show up here too. Oh, there they are. Okay. And then there will be a delay in your response, and I'll be like, where's everybody? And then all the responses come in. So here's my confession for you guys today, and thank you for the love. I want to keep seeing it, so then I'll keep going. I'll keep going. So I've been going live more and more, and I've done this before. In 2016, when Facebook Live technology first happened, right after Periscope, and I did a little tiny bit of Periscope, but I didn't really get into it. And then I did Facebook Lives every day for 90 days or something wacky. And at the time, I was really struggling in my marriage, and I was really unhappy, but I was loving coming on live and connecting with all of you and learning what I was learning. And I was so immersed in Valtopia and what was happening there that it uplifted me and transcended me beyond my situation and kind of catapulted me at times, when I was allowed to immerse myself in it, into where I am now, right? And so, but then I came to a beautiful flow where, and I think you guys that show up live can relate to this. Am I getting some hearts, and is this resonating for you guys? You don't know how to, you want to show up as much as you can because you really enjoy connecting with your tribe, and the message is coming through and it's passionate and changes are happening every day. And so let's connect, and let's keep the energy going and the momentum and the flow. And then we show up every day and you start to see it. You start to see it, because there's not enough space in between the live streams. And that can be an excuse. So anything that you choose to adjust to, any program you want to set about your own ability or mindset, you can. And you have to honor your body as you adjust into that program. And so that's what this confession for me is about honoring what I love to do and bringing that through in the most powerful way, because so many of you watch me as an inspiration, and that's what I'm here to do. And I'm here to connect with those of you I meant to connect with. And so I am showing up every day, because every day that I talk to 10 of you, 5 or 10 of you, and it's not the same 5 or 10 people every day, there's beautiful things happening. The most depth of shift that's happening are those of you who get to spend a direct one-on-one time with me in a private session, and I get to really focus in with you, and you've made that commitment, and you've chosen the time frame to focus on yourself, and there's a definite attraction there that we know we're unlocking together, and we go into it with just pure focus and allowing. I never want to book anybody because they've signed a contract and you can't get out of the contract. Ew. I want you to run skipping. Deposit the deposit now. No, finally. You know I'm the person. And this is what I want to share. I've been showing this. I watch my videos and I know I'm funny and that's cool. And I know I can be really sweet and gentle and generous and that's cool too. But guess what? You know what's the most effective thing in my sessions? And those of you, please give some hearts and say amen for those of you that work with me one-on-one. What happens when I get the lightning bolt? Can I get a lightning bolt for the lightning bolt? And so I want that to come through more in my live streams. That will be more enlightening, and that would be more shifting, and that would be more directly effective and expressive for me. And I feel all this energy opening up in my throat. So I know this is right. This is the right direction. I wasn't really sure how this was going to go. So this is what I want to say. I love doing the cards. I love tuning in with each of you. And I want I intend the most efficient, powerful, effective, community shifting lightning bolts that ripple through and awaken everybody to their magic on these live streams. I want them to be efficient so that I can come on and go live for a few minutes and have the same effect as these 2-hour live streams where I just talk to you guys one-on-one. That is not an efficient use of Valtopia's time, honey. Can I get a witness? Let me see if there's any comments here as I'm ranting over here. So do you guys hear me? Do you feel me on this? And I want you to be inspired, those of you that do show up and share yourselves and are figuring out your own routine and expression. I want you to continue to be inspired by my bold willingness to go to places I'm really uncomfortable about and to share the awkward, authentic truth of that. And I share that in my writing, and I haven't often shared it on these live streams. And I think that I'm cheating myself and you by doing that. So I'm asking right now of the universe and those of you who watch me to join me in experiencing more rapid lightning bolt Valtopia TVs that bring through the experience of, wow, that I do experience each and every session with each and every client, and on most live streams too when I go through to you guys one-on-one. Let's have more of it happening in a more rapid and efficient and expansive way that allows all of the magical things that want to come through to come through. Can I get a yeah? All right, let's see what the comments are here. Hey, Steph, how are you? All right. Woo, we're shifting some energy, honey. So can I, Courtney says, yes, Valtopia is lightning anyway, just returning to her natural state. Thank you. Well, you know, it's just a habit when I'm on these things to get into this performer and everything. Hey, it's Valtopia TV. No, fuck that. Although I do keep it pretty real, but I want to be more rip it off the Band-Aid. Come on, you come on here. Let's get to the point. And you're lucky we're lucky to be together and connect. And let's honor that and allow the magic to come through. Woo, I can feel the energy rising in the throat. All right, with that in mind, let this be a lightning bolt of Valtopia TV. Friday confessional. Put your confessional in the comments. Put them there. Wait, here we go. Put them there. Ooh, look at my finger now. Put them in the comments. Put them there. And I will choose which confessional is the one that I am guided to support. And we're going to do a read on that, and you will know from that reading what the sign is for you. Who loves it? I love it. Yes, Steph. Yeah, everybody say, yeah, fuck yeah. All right, I got my deck here. If you guys haven't gotten yours yet, it's time. It's time to go get your fuck yeah deck. Courtney's came today or yesterday, and she loves it. She loves her deck, and she said it's an amazing journal prompt, and it's helping grow her intuition because I'm so excited. There's one or two words, and it allows you to put together the pieces of what's coming through your energy and awareness. All right. Natasha says, I think there's aliens amongst us. What does that mean, girl? What does she mean? I think we're all, what does the word alien mean? It means that something is outside of us. I think that we're all interconnected, and we can know and own our own frequency through the daily Valtopia practice of tuning into our heart and our compassion. And when we get astray and we're afraid and we tell ourselves the same old story, sometimes it does take a lightning bolt to come through and awaken us. And, you know, I was thinking about that earlier today. Maybe it was because Courtney and I were talking, I was sharing some stuff from my marriage with her to help illustrate some ways I had found to improve my own communication and self-esteem and communicating what I needed in a calm way. And what I remembered, I just lost my train of thought. I love that. I was just really focused on, started thinking about Courtney. What I remembered was that trick. You put the thought over here, and then I'm going to put that thought up here, and it'll come back to me. It's the bridge theme again. Yeah, the cards provide the solid land, and our intuition jumps in as the bridge. Totally. I was trying to remember what my thought process was there, but honey, it's okay. And that's the point. I've been doing a live streams every day. I've been doing a lot, and my kids are here, and they woke me up, and my car went bad, and it's been I feel the equinox coming, honey. I think I do. So that's okay. It's good. I'm gonna chill out with my kids this weekend and come back fresh on the Monday. And I love this idea of picking someone's confessional to read, but nobody put one yet. Come on now. Are y'all afraid now from the fiery energy? And if you are, then I don't know what you're doing here, because the fire is good. I think that was what I was talking about, the fire coming through and the fierce energy and how that can really be clarifying. That's what I wanted to remember. I went to this virtual conference at a point in my marriage where I had asked myself time and again, should I stay, should I go? And we had tried to discuss things and work things and fix things and move through things. And I went to this virtual conference, and the coaches there really let me have it to the point I broke. It broke the energy finally. A lot of things added up to that point to allow me to choose the decision that I knew already. But that energy of really looking at it with your sisters or your coach or your mentor or your guide and allowing yourself to break. And I've been on that side now as a guide and a mentor, and I know that push, and I'm not afraid of it. And it's not a push. It's the greatest gift to guide someone through that space where they think there's just nowhere to go. And you can see it. And so sometimes that is what you need. You know, I talk a lot about magic and allowing the magic and sensitivity and supernova and starlight and all these wonderful things, and love and compassion. And there's a lot of fierce energy and tenacity and commitment and focus and discipline and strength and courage that comes with this experience. And I don't think I've been talking about that enough, or sharing, you know, some of the grittier parts of it. So here it is. Bring them in. Those of you who are ready to get on the Valtopia rocket. All right, still no comments. What's up, y'all? Come on now, give me some love. Tell me what's up. And really, that is what today is about, all that. And Steph says, fuck yeah. That's right, honey. All right, so unless someone's gonna submit their confessional, I would invite you to come on live with me And if you're watching the replay, please let me know. And let me know that you would like to come on one-on-one with me. And I'll set up my phone so that we can actually do the interview, or we'll do it in Zoom or something magical. We'll get to it. It's a great opportunity, Courtney, isn't it, to spend some time with me. I just love to listen to what you have going on. And instantly, there's just visuals, and I just see things linking together. And it's like, there's just like, ooh, ooh, and I just ask these questions, and you just go, I love it. You guys answer the questions. I don't give you the answers. You always answer them. And I love to see your faces when you go, oh yeah, oh, okay, okay. And then you come away with these great ideas of what to do. Not homework, it's like real life solutions to address day-to-day, week-to-week, month-to-month, true shifting of habits and life choices, and how the day goes and how the moments go. And I adore being in this position of allowing, being listening, witnessing you, stoking your fire, quelling your fears with you, with your own guidance, with your own energy, just helping you to become aware of your own control panel and your own amazing gifts that you already have. Fuck yeah, I love it. I love it. All right. Hi, Heidi. It's nice to meet you. I love it. Yay, Heidi's going to go for it. See, I called you in, Heidi. I called you in, and here you are. I made my own confession, Heidi, and confessed about how I feel as I shift my life presence and what I offer, and who I am as a guide, and who I am as a cosmic guide, and who I am as an artist and a performer and a presence here on the internet and in life and in our cosmic beingness together. And I shared some truths that I like to be more straightforward and rip off the Band-Aid if need be, and tell you the truth about yourself if it comes through. Not nicey, like just exactly what you need to hear, right? So do you have something that's weighing heavy on you on this Friday that you know my energy is opening you up to open? You wanna open it up, and I'll tune into the energy with you, and let's just see where we go with it. Let's just see what kind of flow we can bring to any situation, no matter what it is. How about that? I definitely have, if you're drawn to me, we're going to be having some things in common. But essentially, we can all get into a balanced sort of center of ourselves and remember who we are. And I could see you with you. So Courtney says, yes, 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 you help people answer their own questions for themselves. Yeah. Because I know for myself, I get stuck answering my own questions and think I don't have the answers. We all do. That's why we pay all this money to get help, because we're blinded by our own things. And we're not actually blind. We just can't remember. And there's like a disconnect somewhere. We just need to get that firing through again. And that's what the experience is. It's about experiencing that connection again from what you already know. It's just that, like, you forgot. You just forgot, and you've been doing some other stuff that you got that's shown or trained to do, and it's just not right for you. So we just can become aware of those other things and find the ones that really do work for you, and then have that process of shifting where you begin to own that and tell people, hey, look, I know I used to be doing this, but now, thank you, we're doing it like this. What you got to say? And then everybody goes, oh, well, okay then, you know, and it's a process. It's a process. And some people are going to go, oh no, and you're going to go, well then bye. And other people are going to go, awesome, how can I do that too? Right? Thank you, Stevie. And Heidi says, I still feel a bit fearful of stepping out of your comfort zone. Okay, we all do, Heidi. I mean, I don't think there's any baller that doesn't still go when they go to do whatever it is they're going to do, right? It's a human response. And you know what, Heidi, I don't know if you're on my page or my, yeah, I think that's the only place I posted it. But I posted a journal entry today from when I was 25. I'm not 25 now. That was a while ago. And I'm writing about my fear of moving forward into the unknown and moving out of my comfort zone. And what happens is I get really busy and overloaded and I get really sick. How many, can I get a me? Yeah, that's happened to me. How many of you push yourselves in your body so far beyond what is healthy for you in attempt to find yourself and do the thing that you want to do, that you, you know, push yourself out of your comfort zone. It's almost like you expect to get sick because you have before. And so you've got this program running that every time I push myself out of my comfort zone, it's going to be scary and I'm going to get sick because I'm going to push myself because I'm scared and I'm running around like a chicken with my head cut off. Oh wait, that was me. That might not be you, Heidi. But we can tune in with the cards. Do I have permission to tune into you and your higher self so we can tune into this confessional and tune into this feeling of not wanting to step outside of our comfort zone, which is, you know, all of us have this innate fear of the unknown. And what I'm finding is I get into more stratospheric limits of my own mind, meaning the difficulties are less based on survival type shifts and more based on really unknown spaces of being that nobody I've known has explored until I've started reaching out on the internet and making other friends that are doing these kind of things and feeling a network that way and creating and allowing myself to be supported that way. The unknown space is so unknown that our mind just wants to create all kinds of shit to it's just like, what? I don't know, let's just put some container on that because what the fuck? And that's why we have to do the work to create the container that we want, not the one that this guy goes, huh? Let me just slap a box on that. Let me just put a little box on that. Okay, we're safe in the box. No, it's like, stop that program, delete the box, and breathe into the one that you're going to create that based on who you are after spending time with yourself and answering your own questions, like Courtney said. I love it. Hey, Lorne. Hi, Katrina. Katrina is so ready, honey. Well, listen, Katrina, you have to put your confessional, and everyone that's just joining has to go back and watch the replay after I finish, because today is different, right? Look at me, I'm all fired up. Today is different, and you must watch the replay, and I want to know when you have watched the replay in the comments. I want there to be a, yes, Miss Val, I watched it. Okay? This is a new version of Valtopia TV, honey. And somebody said that there were aliens here. I don't know what that's going on. So, okay, Heidi, thank you. Steph is saying that's exactly, but discussing how fear robs you of so much in this life. It's the equinox showing us to stand in our own frequency and trust our own expansion versus the one that, the program that's running, right? All right, I'm looking at these comments. Thank you, Stevie. Ooh, she's from Cork, Ireland, and she's so ready. Okay, you know what? I have to turn on the air conditioning because look at me, get flushed, huh? Let me just turn on the air conditioning over here. Oh, that's gonna feel good, yes. And we are gonna get to Heidi's confessional about being outside of your comfort zone. All right, so let's see why. Let's tune in. So if you're just new to me, I'm an artist and I'm a mentor. I help people get into their comfort zone about being out of their comfort zone. Oh, that's a good one. That makes sense. And I bridge people back to themselves because we get scared, we get angry, we get lost, we get confused, we get running on someone else's program. And sometimes you gotta reboot and regenerate, and that's what we do. So I made these Fuck Yeah cards based on all the amazing sessions I've been doing over the last 3 years, virtually around the world on video, just like this. All my clients are virtual except for a few celebrities. And these cards are 88 words that help guide you to your own understanding and awareness of yourself. So Heidi, I'm going to use these cards. You can, I didn't even put the links in yet. I'll put them in afterwards, or share it, or somebody's watching. Maybe somebody can put the link for the deck. It's like bit.ly/Valtopia card shop with capitals for the words. So Heidi, let me tune into you. Take a deep breath, everybody. Heidi, do you feel me tuning in? And they're just showing me like so much flow coming from above, and whenever I see these hands that I see, I always know that's your cosmic support and the amount of connectedness you feel to receive from others and to give. There's this beautiful, oh, it's beautiful. And the hands are just increasing all around this beautiful white light. I'm keeping my eyes closed because it's really beautiful. First of all, it feels nice, and I'm tuning into it. Now, I'm beginning to feel into your chest energy here, and there's a tightness down here. Almost panic. Let's see. Thank you, Lorne. Ooh, it's cold in Ireland. Okay, so Heidi, okay, I can't wait to see the next Stevie. I'm gonna do Stevie next. Okay, Heidi. That's a lot of panic, a lot of fearful energy. So let's tune into the causes of the fearful energy. Thank you. It's just like, oops, I thought I dropped the cards. Attachment to traditions, an attachment to the way you think it's supposed to be, keep you feeling afraid, right? Let's see what the cards have to say. Oh my gosh, I love it. We are one. Were we not just talking about that? I'm gonna have to, my battery's gonna die soon. Angels, we were talking about being connected with your guides and being connected to the oneness of everything. So there's the cards confirming your beautiful cosmic connection. Unplug from other people's programs and other people's ideas about what you need for yourself, or how you can forge space around you in your life and from within you to allow yourself to feel good in your experience. Does this resonate for you? Let's see. Heidi says, yes. Thank you, Stevie. Okay. One last card for Heidi with my deck. Oh, look, beach love. Beach love. I don't know if you live near the beach, but I try to get to the beach every day, and I have not been lately. I've been hanging out with you guys. I think what I need to do is go on my bike to the beach and do my live streams from the beach. Everybody that would love that, put a yes in there. Sometimes the sound and stuff isn't as good though when we're at the beach. So I'm going to do a question card for you, creativequestions.com. But go buy my cards first. They're magical. Heidi, how do I feel when I feel good enough? I want you to journal about that, and I want you to journal about what it is that you feel scared of. Now I feel something in your heart chakra, and so there could be a release of some pain and forgiveness of yourself for times that maybe you felt like you didn't do it right, or forgiveness for yourself to make a mistake. That's a big one. Okay, I'm gonna go forward and do something I've never done, and it scares the crap out of me. I might screw it up. Yeah, you might. So what? You know, a lot of times when we do it and we don't do it as nice as we wanted it to, it teaches us what we do want. And our unwillingness to kind of flub around a little bit and find out what works keeps us from ever even doing it, right? How many people do you know that are like, well, one day I'm gonna do this? That's what that's about. So, oh, look at the hair, it looks crazy. Oh, what's going on? Let's see. Oh, I love it. We're getting all these. Oh, you do feed from the beach. Katrina does. Okay. All right, let me see the, oh, thank you, Courtney. Okay, yes. It's on all my websites and everything. Okay, Katrina's ready for her card. Heidi says, thank you. You are spot on. All right, girl, well, bless you. And if you want to tune in more to this, and explore the unknown in a baller way where you're like, I know I'm going to do the thing I set out to do because Val is going to be with me one-on-one, so I can't run away from myself. So I can't sabotage it the way I always do. So I don't make it take forever. It'll be exactly as you need. It's going to be based on you. Just know, like, la, 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 la to yourself, right? We're going to tune in and make sure it happens. Ooh, I'm getting hungry. Thank you, Katrina. Yes, I've started to cool down. Can you tell? No more. Well, it's still a little bit. Let me drink some of this water. Okay, thank you, Heidi. I'm going to disconnect from your energy field, and I thank you, and I would love to connect with you again. And really, for me to read you, I love and I appreciate and am honored when you share my live stream to your friends or to a group where you feel like they might appreciate and enjoy experiencing this with you, or like my Valtopia Studios business page, or go to Instagram and add me on Instagram at Valtopia, or go to valtopia.com and get the weekly cosmic read. I just put together the last 3 weeks, the most amazing 3 choice spreads, and I do it every Wednesday. And you can also leave a review on my business page. Place on it. Hook a sister up. Everybody has been, and it's really cool. I'm seeing the number go up, and I'm seeing everybody write their stuff, and it's beautiful. You're welcome, Heidi. Ooh, I feel this energy popping right here. So here's the thing. I'm only doing one more, and it's Stevie. There we go. We just cleared that energy. Who felt that? Who felt that? And I know Katrina wants a reading. I'm just going to pull one fuck yeah card for you, Katrina, because I love your energy and enthusiasm. I love all of you, and I know all of you shared, but it's Friday, and my kids are going to want me to pick them up from school, and there's 4% left on my battery. And Miss Val needs to take care of Miss Val. I cannot come and do 2-hour live streams, so for free. But if you would love this in a group there's enough of you, let's do it. I'd hang out all day. All right, so where's my, I'm looking at my phone here. Where's my confessional? Oh, Steph says she's afraid to embrace all your awesomeness and bring it big. Steph, I've been working on this all year, and I've got so much insight. So much insight. Because I've really, okay, so Stevie says, my confessional, I'm scared of letting my ancestors down. I know they were so powerful. That's a good, deep, honest share. Thank you, Stevie. Thank you. Thank you, Stevie. Okay, so if anybody does body healing or Reiki, Rachel is asking to send healing. I don't believe in sending healing. I'm envisioning you, Rachel, in your most whole state of being, and just enjoy the frequencies that always do come through me, that are always healing and loving and compassionate and awakening. And we love you, Rachel. Hang tight. Hang strong. All right, so I'm going to tune into Stevie, and I'm going to tune into this yes stuff. I'm going to tune into Stevie's ancestors and to just see what comes through. You never know. And Stevie, I asked your permission to tune into your higher self and your higher records. They're showing me, like, they keep showing me the same thing. So I'm like, okay. It's like, okay, so I see patterns, right? My gift is seeing patterns and seeing like where they might, energetic patterns as colors and rhythm and movement, but they also always show me like mechanisms. They look like mechanisms. And then I receive a knowing about what that means, and then we go from there. So they kept showing me this, it's like a cable going through a hole. So it's like the connection connection and the passage coming through. That's what it is. That's why they were showing it again and again. It's like you are connected to your ancestors and you are the next extension of them. And you are them. So how would you ever fail them or not be exactly as you were meant to come and be unless you decide that? So allow yourself, oh, I feel the heart chakra opening there. Allow yourself to believe and trust in your ancestors and honor them by trusting yourself and doing and being and nourishing yourself as the divine presence and being that you are, bringing through the gorgeous work of your ancestors and the generational timelines that you've come to express through your very beingness. My ears just went boop, they like that. Let me see what the comments are. Thank you, Stevie. Katrina sending healing. There you go. I know I always have gorgeous people on my threads that are so loving, and bless you guys. You are made from your grandmother and great-grandmother. Yeah, we are, but you are your own frequency, and your frequency of you has come to do and be you. And you must allow yourself to be as nourished and centered and aligned into your own knowing about that to bring through what you were meant to bring through with your ancestors. So let me just pull some fuck yeah cards. Radiant. Radiant. I'll hold these up. Actually, I'll just radiant. Radiant. We were talking about, you know, really allowing you to own all of your frequency and radiate as you're meant to be and who you are and what's coming through you. Releasing shame. And that's what I felt in the heart chakra. And releasing shame, for me as a highly sensitive supernova, starseed energy, like really luminous and a lot of energy and a lot of connection up there and a little trouble coming down into my body. Just let me plug the charger in so we don't lose our power. Saved. There we go. As that kind of being, well, I lost that right there. Thank you, Steph. So as I learned to focus in on what was coming through me and know that I'm worthy of what's coming through me, that I better create a space for what's coming through me that allows me to feel more confident in taking brave steps into places that are unknown and deciding this is what it's going to be by taking those moments to honor my quiet and space with myself, which was nearly impossible at first because my lifestyle wasn't allowing that at all. And for many of us, that's how it is. It's like we have to learn how to create that space for ourselves and others in a compassionate and powerful way. It's space, it really is, and dedication to oneself to allow yourself to be present with everybody else in the end. Because if we're checked out and blocked out and sick and jacked up, like we're not helping anybody. And I know I was shut out from my feelings for a long time. Thank you, Katrina. I would love to tune into you, Katrina. Hey, Ada. But Stevie says that's exactly what you need to work on, knowing you are worthy. Well, Stevie, I get you. That's my whole, one of my favorite things to work on with my clients, even clients who you think didn't have any worthiness issues and are just boss bitches. We all have parts of ourselves that feel shut down or confused and we don't remember. And we're allowed to take some time to invest in remembering them, because that is when we come together as a unified force of ourselves and we're fucking magic, fuck yeah. And look at the card that came up that I hadn't even looked at yet. Nourish, exactly what I was telling you. Fuck yeah. Right, Courtney? Cards always come exactly as they should be. Ooh, dark night of the soul. So you may be feeling that darkness when you feel disconnected from your higher self and your higher connection, and releasing shame. And that was what I forgot I was going to say. I was so sensitive and trigger happy with reactions, and so used to having to respond without taking a breath and thinking about what I want to say and saying it with confidence and knowing that on the other side of that, it would be received. That was not an experience I had allowed myself. I was always responding and then creating reaction there. And there's a lot of reasons why that happens for many of us. And so shame was always present because my interactions with others were quite reactive in many ways. And my energy is confronting if you're not knowing what I'm doing. I'm a manifester, and I've learned I'm supposed to inform you what I'm doing. And all my life I've been putting out this energy and not knowing I'm supposed to let you know. Although I started getting the picture, I was like, oh, they're thinking I'm going to do this. And then here I was acting another way, and it's confusing. And so the shame that we feel can come in so many different forms, and it clouds and takes up space that could be filled with allowing and compassion and bliss and joy for what we think about, rather than, don't come near, I'm just not worthy. Please, leave me alone, I'm miserable, honey. Versus, oh, yes, honey, come on in. Okay, that was ridiculous, but you get the point, right? I like to keep it zippy. Yes, my sessions are like this, except, you know, they're toned to your vibe. Stevie says, I can't even tell you how accurate you are. Thank you. Yes, I do. Okay, one last card for you, Stevie, and I appreciate that so much. Wisdom. I'm bringing through your wisdom, honey. Let's give you a question card to journal with. And for each and every one of you that signed up and you were like, but I wanted my reading. Turn on notifications. Sign up on the Valtopia Studios business page. Go to the weekly wisdom and get your weekly spread and tons of content there. Sign up for the mail list. I am bringing through a mail letter now. And I have a 4-week experience. You cannot sign up after Sunday. There's only 4 spaces left. It's only $5.55 to spend 4 weeks with me to work through some of these things that we're talking about. And there's going to be 6 of you. So that's for you, those of you that know. Book it in. Be the first one. Let me see. What's the last comment? Katrina. Thank you, Lorney. All right. All right, Steph. I love you. Thanks, Etta. All right, honey. Let's do the question card, and then I got to go get my kids. Oh, I love it. Why can I have extra money? Why can I have extra money? And let me tell you, allowing extra money in your life does include often, in my journey, has included overcoming that fear of the unknown and overcoming shame of our, what our family or ancestors would think of what we're doing, and trusting that knowing that I've always had from deep within. And that knowing stays polished and shining and fortified and nourished when I nourish it. And that's what Valtopia and my services are about. It's about you honing and polishing and loving and honoring that presence and a core of you, that luminous core of you that is your life force, that should be that guides you to your greatest flow and energy and magnetism and money, honey. So I know everybody wants a card. Katrina, I'm going to do a question card for you. I'm not going to do the whole tune-in. I got to go get my kids. Katrina, how do I feel when I like what I do? Who else wanted? Lorney wanted a card. Etta says, you are so on it. Etta, you got to go back and watch the beginning of this because I laid down some fire and lightning, honey. You had a one-on-one with me. Oh, that's the other thing. You could book in for a 1 hour for $123, and it's not an energy reading per se. It's an hour with me to talk like this and figure out what's going on, and then we'll figure out where we go from there. And I've had them booked every day last 2 weeks, and it's incredible. It's amazing how much we can get done in an hour. I love it. I want to see you. I'll put the button on. Lorney, why am I intimate? And forgiving yourself and releasing shame is a great way to get intimate, because then you relax a little bit about the fear, right? And you guys, I got to go get my kids. Okay, Let me know you watch the replay. Do all those things I said. Add the business page. Go give a review on my business page if you had any experience with me. Book in for the beta empath, the 4-week thing. Don't miss it. I already have a couple people messaging me about it. And book in for the 1 session. And have a great fucking weekend. Own your schnizzle, man. You're the frequency. You own your frequency. There's nobody like you, and you're precious. You are worthy of what's coming through you. And if you don't feel that way right now, there's a good chance you need to get some rest, drink some water, and just take some time to center yourself and take a good look in the mirror and go, hang on a minute, what we got here? Let's assess the situation, right? You can always shift it around, always. Even if you have to stay locked in the same prison cell, your mind shift would shift the whole experience, right? I love you. I'll see you next time. Take care.